நம பார்வதீபதையே
மகாதேவா.
நாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி,
நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. சிதம்பரம்
திருக்கைலாய பரம்பரை மெய்கண்ட சந்தானம் திருவாவடுதுறை ஆதீனம் 24வது குரு மகா சன்னிதானம் அவர்களின் அருளாமையின் வண்ணம்
மாணிக்க வாசக பெருமான் அருளிச் செய்த திருவம்பாவிலிருந்து 16வது பாடல் விண்ணப்பம். முன்னி கடலை சுருக்கி எழுந்துடையாள் எல்லத்திகள்
சிவாதிச்சிற்றம்பலம். நம பார்வதீபதையே. ஹரஹர மகாதேவா. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனை போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. சிற்றம்பலம். I take pleasure in worshipping the golden feet of Srila Sri Guru Maha Sannidhanam, who holds the 24th Guru Vida of Thirukkayilaya Parambarai, Meykanda Santhaanam, Thiruaavaduthurai Adheenam, with the grace of Sri Gnanama Nadaraja Perumal, Aatheena Guru Mudalva Sri Namashivayamurthigal, and Aatheena Kuladevam Srimat Madhava Sivanyana Yogigal, with my mind, speech, and body. As per the divine order of Sri Guru Maha Sannidhanam, on the 26th day of the ongoing Dhanurvam reflection on Saivism, we will be reflecting upon the 16th verse of Thiruvempavai, composed by Sri Manikavasa. In the first 15 verses of Thiruvempavai, we reflected upon and rejoiced in the signification of the Pavai fast, the unique attributes of Lord Shiva, how to worship him, and what should we do to receive his grace. Today, we'll contemplate a verse that compares the rain to Goddess Uma and ask the rain to pour down like a grace. It is a wonderful verse, composed in a way that evokes deep emotion as we contemplate the Goddess Uma's compassion. Shall we look at the verse? Verse number 16. முன்னிக் கடலை சுருக்கி எழுந்துடையால் என்ன திகழ்ந்தெம்மை ஆளுடையால் இற்றிடாயின் மின்னி பொழிந்தம் பிராட்டி திருவடிமே பொன்னஞ்சிலம்பி சிலம்பி திருப்புருவம் என்ன சிலை குலவி நந்தம்மை ஆளுடையால் தண்ணீர் பிரிவிழா எங்கோமா நண்பர்க்கு முன்னி அவள் நமக்கு முன்சுரக்கும் இன்னருளே என்ன பொழியாய் மழையிலோ எம்பாவாய். This is a song. Let us consider the meaning of the song. முன்னி கடலை சுருக்கி எழுந்துடையால். Sea, who having absorbed and shrink the vast ocean. Shrink meaning of dry up. The clouds absorb the ocean water completely, acquiring a dark color. என்ன திகழ்ந்தம்மை ஆளுடையால். Thus, sea, who rules over a signs for the clouds, having transformed in this way, resemble the color of her, who is our master. இட்டிடையின் மின்னி பொழிந்து, shining brightly with a slender waist referring to a small waist. The clouds rub against each other, flashing like the slender waist of the goddess. And Empirati Tiruvadime Silambil Silambi, as our divine mother's anklets on her feet jingle meaning to make a sound. Thunder rumbles, resembling the sound made by the anklets worn on our divine mother's feet. And Thirupuruvam enna silai kulavi, like her eyebrows. The bow curves, bow meaning to the bend like a bow. A rainbow appears in the sky, curved like the mother's eyebrows. Nanthammai Aludayal, Thannir Pirivila, Enguman Anbarku. For the devotees of our Lord, who is inseparable from her, who rules over us, the great lady. Munni Aval Namakku Munsurakkum Innarude. It is us if the mother herself bestows her sweet grace upon us. Enna Puliyai, Malayelur Empavai. O rain, pour down. The world must flourish with the pouring rain. O rain, pour down. Thus, Sri Manikavasakar has composed the 16th verse of Thiruvempavai. In this hymn, divine grace is compared to rain. The Thirukkural dedicates a whole chapter, the excellence of rain, to discuss the importance of rain. Without rain, this world of living beings would not exist. It is because of rain that all living beings on earth survive. Therefore, the rain is the nectar of life. It rains not only for those who appreciate it, but also for those who do not. It serves as food for the hungry, a vital support for farmers, and at times even a storm. Without raindrops, even grass would not grow. Rain is the foundation for all acts of charity, finance, and devotional worship. Saiva worship is of two types, Parartha Puja and Anmartha Puja. Worship performed in temple is Parartha Puja. This is performed with a prayer that all living beings throughout the world may live prosperously, free from hunger and disease, under a just and upright rule. வான்முகில் வளாது பெய்க, மலிவளம் சுரக்க மன்னன், கோன்முறை அரசு செய்க, குறைவிலாது உயிர்கள் வாழ்க, நான்மறை அறங்கள் ஓங்க, நற்றவும் வேள்வி மல்க, மேன்மைக்குள் சைவ நீதி விளங்குக உலகமெல்லாம். Such worship performed for the benefit of the world is called Parartha Puja. Anmartha Puja is the daily worship performed by each individual in their homes. Its purpose is for the worshipper to attain spiritual maturity, receive divine grace, and achieve liberation. In a power festival, the bathing ritual concludes with a song, and the prayer section is structured in such a way that it seeks rain for the welfare of the world, compares the rain to goddess Uma, and represents a state of longing for divine grace for the salvation of the soul. In this hymn, Sri Manikavasakar has referred to goddess Uma in 5 different ways. First way, Udayal. Second way, Emmai Aludayal. Third way, Empirati. Fourth way, Nandamai Aludayal. And the fifth way, Aval. These are the 5 ways. Udayal. She is called Udayal because as Kriya Sakti, the power of action, she unites souls with the bodies according to their karma and makes them function. The second one, Emmai Aludayal. She is called Emmai Aludayal because as Jnana Sakti, the power of knowledge, she helps us realize that attaining supreme bliss is superior to the fading pleasures experienced in this world through the body. Third one, Empirati. She is called Empirati because as Icha Sakti, the power of will, she attracts and takes possession of us, the souls who have attained knowledge. And the fourth one, Nanthammai Aludayal. Adi Sakti, who manifests as Icha Sakti, Kriya Sakti, and Jnana Sakti, and who, as Drodhana Sakti, the power of concealment, brings about spiritual maturity, is called Nanthammai Aludayal. And the fifth one, Aval. When one attains spiritual maturity through Irivinai Voppu, Malaparibhagam, Satinibadam, and is immersed in the experience of Shiva, she is referred to simply as she, without any label, as the Parasakti, supreme power. In the beginningless, ancient state of absolute isolation, entangled in the impurity of Anavam, unaware of who we are, unaware of who our Lord is, unaware of the darkness that conceals us, and indeed unaware of ourselves, lying inert like a stone. God, out of immense compassion and boundless mercy, rescues us from that state. Goddess Uma, calling out to us who are lying in dirt, taking us, purifies us, and unites us with God. A component of God's divine power mingles with the impurities of Maya, beautifying them, descending from a pure state, she mingles with the impurities and helps us. The act of creation begins. Just as one gives beautiful objects to children and imparts knowledge, she attracts our attention as souls and enables us to attain enlightenment. Although she manifests herself as various beautiful objects by mingling with impurities, she remains hidden in the state of concealment through dana. The impure subsistence, transformed into beautiful objects by a mother's grace, enchants the souls. Works of art, natural scenic beauty, are the beauty of men and women, a child's smile, and all forms of Maya infused with the divine power. Whenever we see anything beautiful, we should consider that the mother herself is manifesting in that form, concealing herself. If we contemplate the compassionate power of the mother who descends from her pure stage, mingles with impurity, and gives us joy as objects of artistic beauty and various delightful things, we can reach a state where we can see the mother in her form of grace. Otherwise, being infected with other forms of beauty and forgetting her grace will only increase our karmic actions. She activates the impurities and guides us through them. She alternately bestows birth and death, pleasure and pain. She gradually removes our ignorance and cultivates our knowledge step by step. A baby falls ill. If the medicine is given directly, the delicate infant's gut cannot withstand the potency of the drug. So, the mother consumes the medicine herself, allowing the child to receive its benefits through her milk. The disease affecting us is ignorance. The remedy for it is true knowledge. If this true knowledge is given all at once, due to our lack of maturity, we cannot accept it. Therefore, through the milk of worldly experiences, she gradually imparts true knowledge, dispelling our ignorance, enabling us to understand the truth step by step, and ultimately uniting with us with Shiva, while she herself also merged with Shiva. In the spiritual text known as the Sepparipadiya Kilandeshwari Padigam, our Aatheena Kuladev, Srimad Madhava Sivanyana Yogigal, has graciously explained how the Divine Mother stands by us in the three states of Kevalam, Sagalam and Suttam, dispelling our ignorance and gradually leading us to God. Our nature was different when we were in Kevala state. Our nature is different when we are in the state of Sagalam. The nature that emerges, we progress towards the state of Suddham is different. We are not in the same state today as we were yesterday. We will not be in the same state tomorrow as we are today. Mother Uma is gradually bringing about progress in our understanding. Without her, the world would not exist, nor would we exist in this world. Thus, Sri Manikavasagar has concluded the 16th verse of Thiruvempavai with the words, Munni aval namakku munsurakkum innarule, yenna poliyai, malaiyelur empavai. With this, our reflection for today concludes. We'll meet again tomorrow with the 17th verse of Thiruvambavai.